Okay, so here's the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe, which I wouldn't even call this a recipe. I'm just going to show you how I do it, but this is what I use. You'll need flour. You'll need some onions if you choose to put onions. You'll need your favorite seasonings. You use whatever you like. I got Creole seasoning, a little bit of poultry seasoning, garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, chicken broth. I forgot to take out my onions. 1 package of onion soup mix. I have a cast iron skillet, but whatever skillet you choose to fry your pork chops in, a package of pork chops, and a crock pot. So that's all you're going to need for this. Alright. Okay, y'all, so you want to take your pork chops or whatever type of meat you're choosing to use out of the package, rinse the meat off, and season it, which I like to do in the sink because it doesn't cause a mess. So, but you do however you want. But this is pork steaks that I'm using. Okay, go ahead, Chelsea. Chelsea's doing this today. So that is Tony seasoning she's putting on it, like Creole seasoning. Okay. And she's just gonna, that's garlic powder. So she's gonna put that on. And there's no real measurements, y'all. It's just to your preference. We don't measure the onion powder. Okay. And the poultry seasoning. Not a lot of that, just like a sprinkle. Okay. Alright. So the trick to get both sides of the meat seasoned is just to put, like, take one and put it on top of the other. Yeah. And it gets the bottom seasoned, like make a stack. Yeah. So y'all, I'm showing Chelsea how to do this. That's why I'm up here giving instructions. So yes, so that's what you do. So I will see you guys at the next. Okay, so now she's gonna take the meat and put it in the pan, into the hot oil. Yeah, just lay it down in there. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the purpose of this, anything that is smothered, basically means that it is like smothered in gravy. Basically, that's what it means. So, you fry the meat, and just until it's like a little bit brown or golden brown or whatever, and then you put it in the crock pot. So I will be back to show you what it looks like once it's browned. The goal is not to cook the meat, it's just to brown it with the flour on it. So we'll be back when we've had this browned and when she's done with the other 2 pieces of meat. Okay, so we just flipped it over, and I just want to show you guys what it looks like once it's flipped over. It's just a little bit brown. I mean, that's the goal, is just to get it brown. Like the goal, and I repeat, the goal is not to fry it until it's cooked. The goal is to fry it until it's like brown on both sides. So I just want to show y'all that. And I'll be back when we're done frying all the meat, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Alright, so this is what the meat looks like once it's been browned. And you just take that meat and put it in the crock pot. So that's it, just from the thick grease to the crock pot. Alright, so we got done finished frying the meat. So what I did was I actually poured some of the oil out of here because it was just too much oil, so I poured a good amount of oil out. I left probably less than half a cup in here, and as you can see, there's little bits of flour in there, whatever. So next step, you're gonna pour the onions right there into the skillet, and you're going to saute those onions. Start stirring because you don't want them to like burn. Okay. So yes, it will probably pop. You gotta make sure you're stirring it all. Okay. So she's just gonna saute those onions. It's only on medium. But you're about to make roux, so your grease needs to be kind of hot. Okay, as you can see, it's like brown because there's already flour in the bottom of here. But once she finishes sauteing these onions, we're going to put some more flour in there, and we are going to make our roux. So I will be back when she finishes sauteing these onions. Which is you do not have to do the onions because I'm already putting onion soup in this, onion soup mix. So if you're not an onion person, you probably should skip the fresh onions. But yeah, I'll be back when she finishes sauteing this, and we move on to putting the flour in. Alright guys, so here we go. So you're going to add the flour a bit. Wait, before you put it in there, be prepared to stir as soon as you put it in there, because or it will stick. If you burn your roux, y'all, you have to like literally start over with new oil and everything. So just FYI. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and pour some.
Pour and stir.
Go pour and stir. Okay, stir that bit in. Just get it all stirred in, everything incorporated. Gently do it, gently. But just make sure you get the clumps out and the lumps. Okay, and more flour. Just keep on stirring. Make sure you stir. Now, most people would use a non-stick pan because it's just easier not to burn your gravy, but I don't personally do that because I have yet to burn a roux, so we'll see if Chelsea can manage it too. Alright, and I would say a little bit more flour. Y'all, I probably used about, this might be like half a cup of flour or a little bit less. So stir, just get it all incorporated in there. And as you can see, it's a nice, pretty little brown. Sorry. Yeah, I'm showing my sister how to do this. That's why she's like doing it and I'm holding the camera. But yeah, so you stir. Okay, so I forgot to open up the dang on chicken broth for her. So give me 5 seconds, y'all, while I open up the chicken broth for her because I forgot. Okay, all right. So now you pour a little bit and stir. Pour a little bit and stir. More than that, I meant a little bit, like go, stir. Go again. Just keep pouring. I'm gonna tell you when to stop pouring. Pour. Keep pouring. Okay, stop. So now you have to like smooth it out or you will get lumps. So I'll pour while you stir. It's just easier that way for me to show you. Okay, so you just keep stirring. So, alright, so the key is to use the back of the spoon. Let me show you. Use the back of your spoon and just stir. Stir. Just go around the whole pan, stirring, and like kind of mushing and stirring. See how I'm holding it? Mm-hmm. So you put the pressure, you mush and stir. It sounds crazy, but that's the key. So as you can see, the gravy taking shape, y'all.
I made gravy.
You did make gravy. Woohoo! Okay, so yeah, you just keep on. It's going to get thick. So my advice right now, because you're not going to be cooking this on the stove, is turn your fire off right now. Okay. And you just keep stirring it in, stirring it in. All right, and I'm going to put, so you want to just go ahead and pour the rest of your chicken broth in here, and you stir it just until it's smooth, which she did a good job of getting it smooth, y'all. Thumbs up for Chelsea. This is her first time cooking, y'all, and she's doing a good job. Pour the rest in there.
Use whole pan chicken broth?
Yeah. It's gonna get thick in the pot anyway. I use a whole container of chicken broth. You just put it in. Okay, I'll stir this while you open up the onion soup. So my trick to seasoning gravy is I put in 1 package of onion soup mix, and I find that is just the easiest way to get a good seasoning without making it too salty. Yeah, put it in. So she's putting the whole package in there. All right, and then you just, you know, stir it in. You just stir it in. So for smothered pork chops, like I said, or whatever it is you're doing, you can use the same technique with chicken, pork chops, whatever you want to use. The same technique applies. You can do the same, everything I did, everything that I told you to do, you could do with chicken or whatever. I use the exact same recipe every time. Okay, so now that that's mixed in and the gravy is all mixed together and put together, we're just going to pour this on top of our pork chops that are in the crock pot. So I'll be back once we do that because this pan is hot. So I'll show you guys once we poured it in. Okay. All right, so y'all, I forgot to show y'all the consistency of the gravy. So this is the consistency of it right now. It's still pretty thick. As it cooks in the crock pot, it's going to get thicker too. So don't worry about it if it doesn't look like it's, you know, thick. Not everybody likes their gravy the same consistency. But yeah, I want to show you the consistency of the gravy. If I were to let this cook on the stove, it would get considerably thicker. But I'm not, so I put it in the crock pot. So about to put this in the crock pot.
Okay, it's recording now.
Okay. Alright, so just, you got to look at what you're aiming at because you might not get it.
I'm seeing.
Okay, so you just pour this right on over the meat that's in the crock pot. And it made a perfect amount to cover up the meat. So, there we go. Alright. So did you get it?
Yep.
Let me see. Did you stop it? No. Okay. So that's what it looks like up close. The gravy is now covering the meat, which was the goal, which is why I use a whole thing of chicken broth. It makes it look so white on here, but y'all, it's like a brown color. I don't know why it looks so white on here. The gravy looks white, but anyway, it's not. And so I put the top on, and I have it on high for under 6 hours, but it will be done in 4. So high for 4 hours or low for 8. So I'm gonna set it on 4. And you set it and forget it, bro. Oh yeah, forgot. And I forgot to put the garlic in, y'all. So literally 1 teaspoon of garlic. Just put it in there with it and stir it in. And yeah, so that's how you make smothered pork chops in the crock pot. And I will show you guys when it's done what it looks like. So yay Chelsea, y'all. Give Chelsea a thumbs up. I'm not showing y'all my face because y'all, I look a hot mess. But give Chelsea a thumbs up because this is her first time doing it, and she did a great job. Yay, Chelsea. Okay. Okay guys, so I just want to show you guys what the finished product looks like. It's been 4 hours on high, and this is the end result. I'm going to show you the gravy. So as you can see, look at that. It's nice and thick and has a nice brown color to it. Let me pick out a piece for you guys to see. Here's a piece of meat. right? It's nice and tender. The gravy is perfect. It came out perfect, y'all. Perfect. It comes out perfect every single time. I've yet to mess up or have a gravy, like a smothered gravy, mess up. Like, it's perfect. So just want to show you guys that. And let me see. Put a little piece of meat here. It's like falling off the bone. But hopefully you guys can see that. Did it? Yes, okay. And here's a piece of meat. And yeah. It's so good, y'all. So good. Okay guys, so that is all. That is it. It's done. You can eat this over rice or mashed potatoes or whatever you want to eat it over. Even if you don't want to put it over rice or mashed potatoes, whatever, it's still good. It came out perfect. I'm so proud of my sister. She did a good job. Let me know in the comments, like, have you ever done smothered anything in the crock pot? And if so, what's your technique? What's your gravy secrets? And if you have gravy secrets, yeah, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you decide to try this recipe. Well, I wouldn't even call this recipe. If you decide to try this technique, then yeah, let me know in the comments how it came out. Yeah, but that's it, guys. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up. Give my sister a thumbs up because she did an awesome job. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.